Hello, everybody. Linda Wilson here at Learn to Transcribe Academy. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Ninette, and I'm going to turn this over to Ninette and let her introduce herself, tell us a little about herself, where she's from, what she does, and all. So, take it away, Ninette.
Hello, I'm Ninette. I'm in Northwest Ohio. I have been a broadcast captioner and cart provider since like 2018. And last year I was interested in expanding my talents or my skills. So I've been like looking at the transcribing world. I don't know if I have what it takes to be a court reporter, but I know there's like a lot of transcription jobs out there, but I'm really interested. And that's how I found Linda, I guess you could say, a colleague of mine on I saw people posting and asking about punctuation. I need to like up my punctuation skills. So a colleague had highly recommended Linda's courses. And I spent some time talking with her, and she explained things thoroughly, very transparent. And kind of felt me out like, where do you want to go with this? So that's how we met. I took some classes of hers last summer.
Well, when you say that you're doing captioning work, for those who may not know, you're saying you're doing cart and captioning. Can you explain that to us a little bit? Kind of
Mhm.
exactly what you do?
Okay. I am not steno. I'm a voice writer. So I have similar cat software as like a stenographer would. I do real-time jobs, whether it be news. Well, news has kind of went to the wayside, but like city council meetings, I've done church before. I do a lot of college classes, um, but they're all real time. And um, I say the words, it goes through the machines and it goes out to the consumer. So yeah, it's fun.
So,
I've been doing
in
it.
in effect, you're doing closed captioning.
Yes.
You're re-speaking what you hear.
Hmm.
Are you using like a mask, or are you using a desk
No, I
phone?
use a open headset, I use a mic like this. Put it on
Okay.
here and go like that.
And you have that
So,
hooked up through software,
mhm.
and the words or the English text
Yes,
as you're speaking are spitting up or popping up onto the screen for
right.
whoever's watching that screen to instantly, immediately see what's being
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, we have to throw in the punctuation also. So that's always fun. You gotta,
Well, you have to be right on top of everything
mhm.
and be zero focused, laser focused on what you're doing,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are seeing that. Well, I think that's just great.
Yeah.
Well, you came over and you said you took some of my different training. Can you
Hmm.
remember any whatever you took? Did
Oh, I took the transcription punctuation for legal documents,
Mhm.
for podcasts and for law enforcement, and I think one more. Because I wanted to get into transcripts, and it was so funny, like within a week after I finished those courses, a colleague hits me up and says, "Hey, there's this company that needs some transcription work done this summer." And I'm like, that is so funny that you said that because I just took like a refresher and punctuation course and all of that. So I tested with that company, and their rules and guidelines are very similar to what you teach in your courses. So it was easy for me to pick up on it. So since I think July, I've been doing work for them also. So.
So, said another way, you came over and took a few of my standalone courses.
Mhm.
Just, I don't know if it was fate or coincidence or what. All of a sudden, you got work, and
Yeah.
they paid off, and
Yeah.
you started making money because of it.
Yeah, because captioning in cart is really slow in the summertime. So I'm thinking I would like to still make some money without like having to go out and get a part-time job in the summer.
That's right.
So,
Well, I
so
think that's
yeah.
just fabulous. And for our future, what are you envisioning for yourself, or said another way, I wanted to ask you about artificial intelligence.
Mhm.
Do you see that as any sort of a concern? It's gotten better and better over the years as far as uh, a problem to you with your
Mhm.
captioning and your cart work.
Yeah.
Are you concerned about that at
It's,
all?
I think with anything that you do, you should always have a plan B. And AI, artificial, it's out there and it's coming. Um, I lost a lot of news broadcasts, like a lot of the small TV stations around the country have switched to AI. And so, that market gets smaller and we've got all these captioners out there and people it's hard to jump onto. I haven't really seen like the cart work go to AI yet, or the artificial speech recognition. I do know a lot of agencies still get a lot that their clients want real live human captioners.
Yeah,
But it's there.
yeah,
It's there. And so that's why again, so I just, contacted you recently because I saw you had a couple more programs on there. Um, because I want to continue to get better at the punctuation and all that. Because with carton captioning, yes, you have to do proper punctuation, but you can like paraphrase,
yeah.
and skate around some things easier than you can with transcription where you have to be pretty much 100%. So that's where I
That's
still
right.
want to keep working with you and keep upping my skills.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people get confused about sometimes is how verbatim do you have to be? And when you're flying through really fast and people are speaking quick, 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 and you've got to get those words up there, you're omitting or not including a lot of things like little stutters and repeated
Hmm.
words. You're just, I hate to say getting the gist of it, but pretty much you're getting the gist of it.
Right.
And but when you switch over to legal transcription, it's a whole different world because you
Yes.
have to be really precise with that. And we can't leave words out.
Right.
Uh, we did talk the other day about the idea of maybe looking into editing AI or ASR transcripts created through a program called MaxScribe, and I do teach that. And I was telling you about it, and you went in to my academy and took, I think, the free introductory
Yeah.
course, and just kind of checking it out. What did you
Mhm.
think about it? Do you think that interests you at all?
It does interest me, and it also like learning a different software too, because that's another notch I can put, on my resume.
That's
So
right.
like on the carton captioning world, there's Stream Text and iCap and OneCap app, all these different apps that you can connect to. And
Mhm.
I think just having a different tool, I already know how to use like Express Scribe. Um, and different transcription tools like that. But I think I was really intrigued with it. And I've done like with the transcribing I've been doing since the summer. Sometimes they have just recheck jobs. I think it was a real-time job that a captioner did, and then to turn it around, so you recheck. So I've done scripts that have already been written that I just got to go through and clean it up, whatever was missed. So I think working with ASR because it's not perfect. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Oh,
You
it's
know, yeah, clean it
well,
up. But I
nothing is
like it.
perfect. Steno's not perfect, voice writing's not perfect.
No,
None of it's
absolutely.
perfect. But yeah. So well, I'm glad to see that you're, gonna just check it out at least
Yeah.
and see what you think about it. And like you say, this gives you another uh, type of software that you
Mhm.
learn and know how to use, and you'll have it, and it can open a lot of new doors for you, for other income so that you can kind of switch around. You sound like you like to kind of hop around and one
Yeah.
day work on one thing and the next day on something else. And I do
Yeah.
too. I like that variety.
Hmm.
And that's what I like about the working at home and being your own, self-employed. You can do that. And
Yeah.
you can just pick and choose as jobs become available what you feel like working on, and you may, be in the mood, to proofread sometime, and you may want to caption sometime, you may want to edit sometime. You may want to straight type sometime. And knowing how to do all the different programs, understanding the programs, and knowing the end result and how to achieve it, I think it's just fabulous. And that's
Yeah.
the name of the game, is to be diversified so that you
Yeah.
are more employable. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing this with us. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we close it out?
No, I just think you know, your programs or your courses are so well organized, very easy to get through, and you are readily available. Any questions I had when I took those courses last summer, you were right on top of it and, you know, helped me and went through any of the exercises if I had questions, and I love your transparency and your courses.
Thank you, Ninette. Well, you're just a really sweet person to say that. I appreciate it so much. And
Thank
we'll
you.
be in touch over time, and anything I can do to help you, just reach out to me, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
All
Bye.
right, bye-bye.